It's Morbin time. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me a comment. Without further ado, Spider-Man. Hey kids, it's Hyperdellic. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Marvel Legends Spider-Man cartoon series, I think, or I don't remember what the heck they call this. It's the VHS series. Doctor Strange and Morbius. All right, and I have to apologize. I have been stuffy. It's allergy season, and I'm not getting anything done being stuffy, so I'm gonna have to trudge through this. We'll see how awful this is. If it's really bad, maybe I'll just try and find some kind of AI voice thing. I don't know. We'll see. Bear with me, folks. I want to show you this figure. I just got it today. He just dropped the other day. I gotta get it out. It's a great 2-pack. I really wanted to review these two. I love the cartoon series looks. It's my favorite. Spider-Man is great. You know, and they do up the box like a VHS, tapes. There's the back. If you want some close-ups on the info. There's the bottom. There's not much to show there. And there's that side. That's what the top looks like. And it looks like we're going to go in through the bottom. All right, join me as we dive in. Look at these two lovely caped wonders. I am not going to lie, those capes get all up in your way. Standing them may require flight stands or, very, very good amounts of patience. All right, so I'm not going to piddle around too much. We're going to get them spinning. Hopefully they don't fall. They are not easy to stand, and I know that there's a point in my table where they like to take a dip. Yep, right there. I mean, listen, we don't need to get them spinning right now. I got enough problems going against me. What we are going to do is take a look at their accessories real quick. Enough of the spinning. All right, so we get 2 Doctor Strange fists, and we get 2 Morbius fists. Get up here, man. Stop it. We've had enough blood for the day. You should be okay. And then we also get 2 magic magic things for Doctor Strange, which is pretty sweet. I like the magic things. I like all the cool stuff. I've been actually waiting for this Doctor Strange. Listen, I like the movie version of Strange. I do. Benedict Cumberbatch is very cool as an actor. I like him. Yeah, I think he pulls off Doctor Strange really well. But I just prefer the cartoon version of him a little bit more. I guess it's just, it's the time when I saw all of this stuff. So I kind of gravitate towards that look a little bit more. It's a little bit closer to the comics, a little, I know they're not exact, but who cares? It's a really good version of him. The legs look like they're amazing, and it's that whole really nice Spider-Man legs articulation. You can put him in a nice, seated lotus. So, and you put him on a stand, and he's floating in seated lotus position with his, magics on him, and it'll be awesome. All right, so let's take a quick closer look. All right, look at this guy. Ooh, he looks real serious. Let's get some more light on him. Get that face a little better lit up. He it's a nice face sculpt. Like I said, Hasbro has really been doing a nice job with these face sculpts. There's some detail in there that I wasn't expecting. I thought this was going to be a very simple looking sculpt, but they're not necessarily. There's some real quality in the look of it. They put a lot of action and movement into the sculpt itself, right? Cape is nice. It's hard, but it's okay. Most of you are posing your figures and putting them on the shelf. just real quick, I gotta do it. Well, first off, yoga pose doesn't work out so well with him. He doesn't have the pop down hip, it would appear. He only has, no, he doesn't. He has kind of double elbows, but it's one of those weird joint things. And then he's got double knees. Everything is pinless. There are no pins. What does he have? He's got an ab crunch that is nicely hidden by the whole shirt situation. And then this waist twists around, and it's not bad. The yellow is a separate piece, so that moves independently too. Hip cut, double jointed knee, boot cut, no toe articulation, but that really good foot articulation. So like, what I'm saying is you can you can make him all like mysticky in the air and go in like lotus position. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there you go. You're more flexible than that. Look at that. Ooh, I'm floating and being mystical. Don't look at me like that, Dr. Strange. Anyways, but the paint details are very nicely done. I will again say that like some of the most recent Marvel Legends that I've gotten have had some really nice paint details, really nice sculpts in the face, like that freaking Magneto is just an incredible face sculpt. I'm looking forward to more of that whole series. But yeah, there he is floating up in the air. All right, so let's take a look at Morbius. And yes, I know some of you, if you've never watched the old Spider-Man cartoon, you may not be familiar with this version of Morbius. This is my favorite version of Morbius. He is quasi-heroic, and his bad streak is a lot shorter in the cartoon series. Of course, for brevity of sake, it's a half-hour series every week or something. I think it was only a half hour. I don't remember how long that show was, but I'll have to look it up. I just watched it all again recently, and I'm so excited that I have the Kingpin on the way. He looks great, and I am stoked for him. But when I saw this Morbius, listen, I like Doctor Strange, but this Morbius is what sold me on this. I mean, look at the chin patch. That's great. Look at that face. That, again, another banger of a head sculpt for Hasbro. Look at the hair, and there's a wash like added to the hair. It looks like might even, I don't know if there's a dry brush. There's definitely a wash. I don't know. I don't think there's a dry brush. I highly doubt it. That seems a little too much for Hasbro. But it's nice. The coat kind of hides the blue for the most part of the shirt underneath. And let's take a look. Does he have a butterfly? No butterfly. No butterfly. Just a simple arm twist. The cape is purple on the inside. That is great. The hands have the little Morbius suckers on them. Those are so cool. What has he got? He's got an ab crunch, unfortunately. And he twists at the waist. It looks like, there's a belt piece here that's separate. So, see that? Moves a little bit. I don't like ab crunches, and I don't like the waist twists. I like when they do better. Honestly, the ab crunches always get loose. They do. They always get. I don't care what figure you have. It could start out super tight, but that ab crunch is eventually going to get loose. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. The coat is fantastic. I love that sculpt. It's so good. Stops to about the feet. The boot cut is simple. He's wearing a pair of blue jeans and a blue shirt, reminiscent of like maybe Scrubs, close to, because he's a doctor. But yeah, I mean, the details that have been done on this now, and they painted this white part, right? I don't know how long that's going to stay white. Hopefully it will stay white and I won't ever have to touch it up. But the beautiful thing about Morbius is he's pretty much just stark white. So if there is ever see, there's a couple of like little details in it, like right there. See that? I might want to fix that, or I might not. It all depends. I know some of you go, "Oh, don't touch your figures." Listen. I get it. Some folks, like, you couldn't get action figures, and the only thing that you ever saw was like stuff that was on pegs, and I get it. But it's called an action figure. Okay, it's got an action. Make it action. All right, so let's let's give this beautiful couple a gorgeous little photo shoot.
Spider-Man.
And we're back. And, I threw in a bunch of stuff. Got some, Last Stand Spider-Man and Blade. They kind of fit in good with these guys, right? A little bit of a darker side of the Spider-Man, universe. I'm really digging these figures. I'm going to say I like Morbius a lot more than Doctor Strange, but I'm super happy to finally have a legit, comic book cartoon version of Doctor Strange. One that doesn't have really janky looking body parts. I saw one that was previous to this one, and with almost the same color schemes. I didn't like it. It looked terrible. And I'm going to say this much. Silver Surfer is one of my favorite figures and favorite comic book characters of all time. Okay? Norrin Radd's saga is epic. I hope that one day we get an awesome series, live action or another cartoon, something with Silver Surfer. But I saw that Silver Surfer, and I mean, it has pins, for crying out loud. Like, where is the justice? Where is it? Where is the fairness in loving the Silver Surfer? We have all of these amazing figures these days. Last Stand Spider-Man doesn't have a freaking peg hole anywhere on his body. Okay? Why am I about to get a Silver Surfer that does? Okay. Back to Morbius and Doctor Strange. And sorry for the diversion, but it had to be said. It's coming soon, and I just don't get it. Like, he's got an ab crunch and a waist swivel. It looks terrible. I wanted a more updated, modern version of the Surfer. Anyways, again, I can't. It's hard because it's my favorite. Now, is Morbius my favorite out of my Marvel Legends collection? Absolutely not. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come right out and say, and be honest, he's not my favorite. Is he up there? He's pretty much up there. Like, that is such a cool design. Like, I am trying to figure out where I'm going to put him on my desk because I have a lot of stuff going on my desk. And I'm excited. Doctor Strange is going to be floating off somewhere. That one is not difficult. Morbius, he's a little bit more of a challenge of where I'm going to put him. He might actually go right up by Last Stand Spider-Man and Blade. The X-Men and them all have different spots on my desk. I'm running out of desk space. Now, my voice is all jacked up, so I am not going to try to do a Morbius voice. If you thought that was coming, I'm sorry. There's no singing in this one either, okay, if you've noticed. Just doing this review is straining my voice to its max. And I don't know if I'm coming off sounding okay or not. I know I gotta sound nasally. I gotta. And my laugh is probably terrible right now. I gotta quit laughing because otherwise it makes me cough, right? And I gotta get through this review. Come here, Morbius. Yes. I said I wasn't gonna do it. I don't even listen to myself. What do you want? See? I told you it was going to happen. See? And now I have to leave it in there because I said it was going to happen and I made it happen. And this is proof that you should never say dumb crap that you don't want happening because otherwise you make it happen. I'm going to cough again, damn it. Alright. Well, tell everyone what they need to do. Yes, over here. You will subscribe and turn on the notifications. And then down here, you hit the like button. Don't worry about that thumbs down button, nothing. You don't need it. It's fine. I'm not sure what kind of voice I'm doing now. he almost turned into like South African, I think. I'm not sure where he's from, honestly. But yeah, like thank you everyone for, you know, bearing with my awful, gravelly, gruff, allergen attacked sinus system. Thank you for dealing with it. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hit it. And don't forget, I have a Patreon where you can download a butt ton of just good background music for your videos and for other stuff. You got to become a member. But, you know, you could pay either $5, $10, or $20, depending on how cool you are. You'll see. Just go to my Patreon page. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Dr. Morbius. Yeah. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to go drink some Delsum and shoot some Mucinex up my nose and maybe die a little. All right, guys. You guys have a good day. Take it easy. Peace.